Yeah. Yes, Akka.
Okay, thank you. Okay, my humble pronouns to all the divine souls who have gathered here today, and my gratitude goes to all the masters who have made me for what I am today. Okay, today we are going to talk about soul plans and purposes by Sonia Chocket, and what we have learned so far. In the lesson one, we learned that I'm a divine, immortal soul, and my sole purpose is to love myself as the Creator loves me. I think how many of you have imbibed this lesson, I don't know, but for me, I truly, truly believe that I'm a divine, immortal soul, and my sole purpose is to love myself as the Creator loves me. And because of this, daily I'm getting challenges to check whether I feel that way or not. Until today, I'm still getting challenges, and every time there are times that I fail, there are times that I triumph, but most of the time, and it's most of the time it's a challenge. But I am being very aware of my thoughts, of my action, so I can easily come out from it. I hope you all do the feel the same thing also. Okay. Lesson number two: I fully accept my creative power, and I honor and respect my soul and remind others to do so. I think I truly, truly believe that I can co-create my life, and I honor and respect my soul, and I keep reminding people to do the same thing also. Lesson number three: thought creates your soul. Your sole purpose is to create intentionally. Okay, thought creates. That means whatever we think of will happen. So what I am looking at, in my point of view, is I'm looking at how I can have a wonderful, joyful, blissful life. That is my thought creation. I'm not looking at things that I want a car, I want a house, I want a dream. What do you call? I want to go for a luxurious holiday. All those things I'm not thinking. I'm just thinking about how to live a wonderful life where I'm always happy, I'm always blissful, I'm always joyful, and I can share this joy with other people. That's how my thoughts are. Okay. Feeling is the fuel of creativity. Your sole purpose is to follow your heart. So feeling here is I'm feeling grateful for all the things that I have. And I was listening to one of the masters talking. It's difficult for us to have to create a gratitude feeling if you don't feel it. But in my sense, I'm feeling it because I'm feeling the gratitude to all the lessons that I've learned so far. Okay, and to all the lessons that I have learned so far, and to all the one beautiful things that I have with me. So I'm feeling grateful for all those things. Lesson number five is your vision creates. Sorry, there's a mistake there. Your vision creates your reality. Your sole purpose is to envision yourself as beautiful. Okay, I am going to surprise you all today. You see, lesson number five asks us to vision everything. That means it's asking us to create, to picture, to put a picture, and to come up with our creative thoughts. After going through all the lessons and all the what will I call all the books and all the masters talk, this is something that I cannot do because I think Master Pradeep said last week. He said, "Do not envision anything because that will take your energy away." So because of that, and I also felt about this long ago when I was going to IFS session. IFS said, he said, don't put a vision, don't create. Said, don't put pictures in your head and ask for something because that will take your energy away. So because of that, I'm very, very sorry. I cannot teach you on lesson 5 because it's against my heart. Okay? So it's against my belief. So I cannot teach you on lesson number 5. So I want all of you to go through yourself. Because I strongly believe that if I vision something, if I put pictures and words and everything, my creative energy is gone there. I don't want that. And another thing that I would like to share is whenever we co-create, what is the thing that we are supposed to create? First thing is we have to learn whether we are enlightened or not. This book club might be, some people might not be, what do you call, is are not meditators. Some of you might not be meditators, but most of you are meditators. So my sole purpose is, I don't know, my soul says that okay, I've had enough of this life. Now I want to learn lessons so that I can go to the next level. So that's what I'm preparing my soul for. So I cannot go against what I believe in teaching you in lesson 5. So you guys have to do it on yourself. And I will suggest that please do not do this, because when you start doing this, all the energy that you have accumulated through your meditation, through your Sajjana Sangatya, and everything will just disappear at that. And Pradeep says that you might have to take another life. I said, go ahead and create whatever you want in this life. Go create, create your richness, you create your car, you create your house, everything. But he said there will be consequences. He gave an example of a lady, a family in Indonesia, very wealthy family. They had a lot of money, but the son was kidnapped. And the son was kidnapped, the trauma that they went through because of the money. He said it could be one of the consequences if you start creating wealth and all these things. So that's what I want to say. And Western people, they talk about materialization, manifestation, all those things, because they are more towards mind talking. They are more towards book and scientific reason, but they don't talk about consciousness. We talk about consciousness. We Indian people, most of us have gone through from beginning. Whenever we do something wrong, they will say karma will come and hit you. Karma will come and hit you. So the karma is in our genes. It's our thoughts in our cells, everything. So we are very careful of what we do. So saying all these things, I'm opening the floor for discussion. Chapter 5 is something that I don't want to teach you. I've done the PPT. I will share the PPT with you. Open with all of you. You go and have a look. And if any question, you can always come back to us. So, anybody want to say anything? I open the floor.
Yeah, I would like to share, Pidama. Thank you so much.
Yes.
As you told, this visualization is like, I observe this like an opposite to what we think. Like the end product is what we are visualizing. In the initial stages, it is quite difficult for us to visualize that itself because 30, we are not even through that extent. But one
Mm-hmm.
day you advised, and in fact, I think you messaged me what was the consequence or something yesterday's
Mm-hmm.
session you thought. Then now I can even show a sample. The
Mm-hmm.
same students are showing it. Actually, what happened is 15th of July, our university started.
Mm-hmm.
Then, after they used to enjoy all the holidays, and when they come back, they showed all the kind of laziness and other things. Then I was like, kind of, why they are not singing? And you, in fact, message what was the consequence of yesterday's session? Did you do any observe any changes? Then at the time you said that start realizing that students are working hard and things like that. Then actually I started doing that. Okay, then our students are working hard, they are showing more dedication, and no, they are clarifying all the doubts, so everything positive I was putting. Now I can show that a tough varnam or something like that, which was difficult, they are able to observe now. They are,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very happy to. One day, last Wednesday, was very happy the whole day because the students sang. That was the
Awesome.
happiness which I got. So I want to thank you for all that.
Okay. This one is not actually visualization, it's like more like an affirmation. Because I was
Yes.
talking to one of the what do you call, one of the masters from Canada. Today she was talking about, she said, when you want to teach meditation to students, because the important point that we have to emphasize here is the meditation will help them with their studies. Okay, just for meditation, the children are not going to come. The teachers are not going to allow us to go and teach in the schools. So what they say is, okay, through this, your children will improve themselves. They will get a clarity. Okay, so what she does is she will ask the children to sit, close the eyes, and tell to themselves. Let's say music, I love music. I enjoy the class. I love to participate. Everything the teacher teaches me, I can understand. That kind of affirmation they start doing. Just 3 minutes. She said just 3 minutes, the affirmation they did. And after some time, they've noticed that the percentage of marks, in India, so much, but marks, right? The percentage of marks has increased in the schools that she taught. So you can use that kind of. This is actually, we are not doing for selfish reason. We are doing for the universe, for the children's benefit. So it's okay. It's not, I won't consider it as visualizing. Here, when I talk about visualizing, you are visualizing something for your own selfish reason. Okay. You can visualize a pyramid. You want to build a pyramid. For what you want to build a pyramid? For your own selfish reason or for other people's benefit. So that one also, you have to take all this into consideration. Okay, the other thing that I would like to say is, just let me go through it. Intention is very, very important. Whenever you manifest, intention is very, very important. Let me go through. I don't want to share the PowerPoint because, as I said, I'm not going to go through that. Okay, you see, beware of your intention, whether it's very pure or not. So for that, you have to be careful. Another one's when manifest something, if you want to co-create something, why are you co-creating? Because it's because of your desire or because of your need. So even that, you have to be very, very careful on your consequences. And the only thing I want to consider now at the moment is my self-realization. That is more important for me. So I don't want to do anything that go against my belief and my understanding. So that's why I'm not teaching you this lesson number 5. Okay? Are you all okay with that?
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Okay. You see, when we actually going through the lesson number 3 and number 4,
Mm-hmm.
the thought creates, and then with feeling we create things. So when I was going through that, of course, whatever Master Ayappa and even Pradeep says came to me. If you want to create something, you can, but you have to face the consequences, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Then I reconcile myself. Okay, you also mentioned that you are when you create something, it is not for your selfish. It's for, remember the house that you manifested.
Mm-hmm.
That you can call some friends to come and meditate, and it is not for your selfish, but uh for it's a little bit, it's selfless as well.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, it's fine, right? So
Right.
similarly, the lesson number 5, when I was just going through it, uh, she also mentioned in one of the paragraphs where she says that it's not only for physical, it also can be for emotional or mental. So
Mm-hmm.
let's say, for instance, that let's say I have an issue of for instance, that I talk too much, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
by me talking too much, I get into trouble, okay? So I want to, of course, I can say that I am silent. I can say a lot of things, but when I visualize, let's say before I start my day, after my meditation or whatever, I'm visualizing myself. Okay, this is my this is my day is going to be. All right. So let's say, like, katakan, I normally my husband says something and I always say something wrong, I get into trouble. That has been a norm. So I have to
Mm-hmm.
visualize now, envision that. Okay, my husband is going to come and talk to me. I just say what is I am supposed to say, and hold my peace. I mean, don't talk unnecessarily. So
Mm-hmm.
like that, I can envision my day. How is it going to be, and train my mind. Okay, this is how it is going to be. So that is what I because that is for my own evolvement,
Yes.
my self-evolvement. It is nothing to do with creating. I mean, this is upliftment. I mean, progression of your what do you call your soul, or So I think in that sense, it's fine. But like what you said exactly, I agree with you. We cannot do something for selfish reason, and of course, then it will take place. But of course, we have to face the consequences, lah.
Yeah,
Right?
Monaji, what you said is exactly correct. If you are doing something for your own self-enlightenment, go ahead and do it. Okay?
Mm,
Because you are growing there. There's no desires there, right? It's
yeah,
all because it's because you want to grow. So you can envision that kind of thing. What I said, visualization is like creating wealth, creating um, towards so much of desires, you know,
mm,
going here, going there, that kind of creation. No, if you in enlightenment is having a wonderful, beautiful life, happy life, you can co-create that.
yeah.
Huh?
And also, Ka, you see,
Mm.
another thing is also, see, even like wealth for that matter. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we can actually mm, we can ask for help. Desire for wealth it's not wrong, I feel, because
Yeah.
you see, what is your intention of having wealth? Okay, firstly, okay, let's say if I want wealth, money, like talking about money,
Mm-hmm.
of course, I want to have a comfortable, not luxurious, comfortable life where, like I want to go for a holiday. It's fine going for a holiday and all that.
Yeah,
But at the
yeah,
same
it
time,
is.
I also want to contribute for some spiritual causes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, let's say now they asking for some donations. I want to give it, I should have enough money that I can do. That means I'm having a balance of both.
Mm-hmm.
So in that sense, I suppose uh, I personally feel it's not wrong lah. You know what I'm saying? Let's say like you want
Okay.
money just to buy big house, you want to flash your money, and that kind of
But
thing,
what I'm
which is
saying
not right.
is,
Yeah.
when you are in the
Mm.
spiritual paths, when your thoughts and everything is aligned with the universe, abundance comes to you. You don't have to ask for it, Munaji. Even Pradeep was telling you, remember? He said when
Mm.
you are enlightened, that you have everything is perfect. You you're you're living for the moment. You see the abundance will come to you. You say. So we
Yeah.
do we don't have to envision that. So it will come to us. For
Mm.
me, it just comes. I don't have to ask for it. Okay, I don't have to
Mm.
ask because it just comes. That's why I said. Even Ayappa said, when you do the meditation properly and your thoughts are beautiful, you don't hurt anybody. You are walking on the path of non-harm, ahimsa. Everything will come to you. That's what I'm telling you. So probably because I am an old soul, I don't know different because there are different soul levels. For them, it will not be the answer. For me, the answer is I want to be joyful and happy. For other people, it could be because their sole purpose is to have wealth. They are going after the wealth. Go ahead. That's why I say I did the PPT, a PowerPoint. Please go and have a look. Whatever exercise that you want to do, go ahead and do. Okay, for those people who are in a different soul level, whatever you do is actually correct for you. Whatever I am doing is correct for me, so we cannot judge each other.
Yeah, definitely. Mm.
Okay, so because I don't believe in that, that's why I cannot discuss this topic. That's the
Yeah,
reason.
I understand. I really understand.
Hmm.
But if you look at it, Akka, the soul lesson, um 3 and 4, it is talking about creation, right?
Patient,
Co-creation.
yes, but you
That
see
is
that
it.
the
Uh,
activities there was more towards self development, was isn't it?
yeah.
We were not seeking for health and wealth there. We are not visioning. We are not uh, putting into anything in the vision board. We are actually helping to improve our life. That's why I said go ahead and do these activities because it connected with our soul development. You understand what I'm saying, Manaji?
Yeah, I do.
Uh,
But of course, in the book also they talk about, of course, about, I think she talk about the dishwashing liquid, dishwashing liquid,
Dishwasher, yes.
dishwasher, and then
Uh,
also there's one certain part about money and all that. So no, yeah,
what
I mean, of
resonate
course,
with you, take?
yeah,
Whatever
I
resonate with
understand.
you, take.
See, for
Okay?
me, yeah, like what is exactly, that was my
Uh,
point. See, when we meditate, everything is aligned. We don't have to ask anything.
mm-hmm.
That was always my belief, right? So
Yeah.
when this book was introduced, I was thinking, okay, how come this is going against like how we have been taught? Then, of course, going along, we're doing activities and all that. So now, and that is where I mentioned that if it is for selfish reason, definitely
Mm-hmm.
there's a consequence. But if it's selfless, where of course we are in this planet Earth, we need to, of course, be a little bit selfish in the sense that we do
We
have our
have,
needs and reasonable ones. Okay, that's fine. But anything beyond that, of course, this is against our what you call our path lah. So yeah, that's what I want to say.
yeah, man, I totally agree with you. Let's say
Yeah.
if I want to have a bike, for example, okay? If I want to
Mm-hmm.
buy, I can envision that. Okay, I already got a bike. Okay? So it's a small desires. I'm talking about small desires that we can go ahead and co-create it. Okay? And the thing is, just what I am trying to say is, don't lose your energy trying to envision something that is very big and that is very selfish. Yes, we can be selfish. Maintaining our happiness and soul purpose, maintaining our happiness and bliss is actually selfish, right? Okay, so we do everything that is selfish. At the same time, when we are actually happy, joyful, and then only the people around you will be happy and joyful. So I believe in that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see, if it resonates with you, go ahead. I'm not telling don't do it. It's just something that I cannot talk about it because I don't believe in it.
Understood, Akka. No problem.
Huh? So you all go ahead, read about it, whatever you want to do, go ahead. Okay. Because we are all at a different soul level. So, and if it resonate with you, go ahead. I'm not stopping any one of you. Okay, G? Okay, so let me call Rajesh.
Okay, yes, Akka. Hi.
It's good to hear your voice, Rajesh. So, what do you think of this chapter?
Okay, I think I'm also, I was listening to Monaji. Sometimes I'm also inclined. I was also having that thought, in terms of like, when we are talking about co-creating and all that, I was also thinking about more of relationship co-creation, more of relationship things that, sometimes, you with your children and all that, you have,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes like what you say, every time they tend to interpret differently on what you
Yes.
say. So this sort of things that I always imagine or intentionally say my intention when I start to meditate in the morning is, okay, I want to make sure that I have a loving and joyful relationship with my children, spending quality time with them. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I have an intention, and slightly I tell myself as well, that will be something that I probably roughly visualization that we are together, spending time together, but
Mm-hmm.
not dwelling on it. So that sort of thing. And when you do that, it's sort of like that also part of co-create, right? You want to have,
Yeah.
you set the intention, you co-create. And of course it does work. And that's what, when you were saying that visualization, and I totally agree as well. Probably if you're visualizing you want a big bungalow or a car for just for selfish reason, maybe now at that point, maybe when I was much younger, with the law of attraction, I would tend to visualize that sort of things. But now intentions are slightly different, right? Because we know that doesn't really give you happiness. The happiness is you having a joyful relationship with your family members, that sort of thing. So that's my perspective. And the other thing as well, when you mentioned about challenges, in fact, I was just wondering just now as well. I said we meditate, we set the intention, but there's so many times that you still are challenged and you go through a few challenges, because sometimes I have some plan and the plan is always, it doesn't work according to my plan, and then I get a bit upset. But nowadays I tend to consciously think, okay, I have to accept that sometimes, most of the time, it may not go according to what you plan. I have to change my expectation as well, to make myself to make myself less upset. And I do think that, okay, maybe I'm going through these challenges as a learning for me, a learning to improve myself.
Mhm.
A lot of times I'm a person that I already plan properly before anything. I like to plan a lot of things to make sure things go perfectly. But nowadays I realize quite a lot of things I plan in advance, but the people who are with me do not go according to my plan.
Happens, right? So
Yeah,
it's teaching you about acceptance.
exactly. I feel, I feel the same thing. Yeah. And just before this lesson, I was just also sitting by myself, and I just realized this past over the weekend, the past few days, my elder daughter was back, and sometimes I had a different plan. They always had a different plan. Things don't go as planned, but I have to like track back and say, okay, no, just go with the flow, And okay, these are the things that probably my perspective. And indeed, I thought, okay, you get the good things, you co-create. At the same time, probably you face through challenges and you have to accept it, because that's
Yeah.
probably you need that for the growth.
So actually, what we are doing is we are co-creating a beautiful life. That's it. In a life that
Yeah,
there's lots of love, lots of acceptance, that kind of
yeah.
thing. Thank you so much for sharing, Rajesh. Okay, good. Sheila, good to see you.
Tila, Akka, can you explain more about co-creating? How, what is it actually like? You're creating and you're doing the same thing with.
Co-creating our life means I want I want to do what I want to do. I want to feel what I want to feel. That's my co-creation. Okay? You see, I want to go where I want to go. I'm co-creating myself. Okay? So whatever feelings, for me, it's not most much on material things. At the moment, I think, I don't know how to put it. I am creating a life where I want to be happy and blissful and joyful all the time. That's my co-creation for this time being. Okay, so you might some of you might differ, because as I said, it's a different soul level. So my soul is yearning for joy and bliss now. It's not looking at materialistic thing. I'm not a sannyasi, by the way. Yeah, I'm still I'm still in I'm very much what do you call? What's the word they use to be in the samsara? I'm still in samsara. But my soul is learning to have fun, to have joy, to have bliss in my own way. Right? It's difficult for me to explain, Sita. I hope you understand what I'm
Super.
saying.
Yeah, so,
So,
so so you keep on visualizing is what you mean to say.
no, I
And
don't
same with the
visualize.
whole,
I don't
even
visualize.
with relationship, like how Rajesh madam said, you
Uh-huh.
do the visualization that the relationship between you and the other person is very good, and you're having very good time with them. So keep visualizing the
You
same thing
can
again and again.
you can do that. You can do that. In my personal experiences, I have accepted them as they are, and I love them for what they are. I don't want to try to change them, because the acceptance level is very high. Whatever they do doesn't impact me. Even if this scream me, I will think, okay, that's a lesson for me to learn. And I might have something to irritate them. So I will check, okay, what did I do to irritate them? That kind of thought I will have, Ma. And I don't react immediately. That was okay. I will want to share a personal experience. Somebody called me selfish because I said, do not come and put all your troubles in my mind because I'm trying to keep this as a garden. I don't want it to be a rubbish bin. So that person got so offended and called me a selfish. You know? So and I thought, okay, that is her soul level. That's what she understood. My soul level is, okay, I accept you as you are, but you don't come and disturb my peace. So if you call me selfish for that, I'm okay with that. Because my
According to me,
peace.
I'm not selfish. So let it be with me.
No, but I'm selfish. I'm selfish because I want my peace and quiet. I want my peace and bliss. So I will do anything to keep that peace and bliss. Because I said that every day there's something coming and disturbing me, testing me, whether I'm in that the area or not, I'm in that level or not. Every day some kind of challenge is coming, and every day I'm telling myself, I'm a mortal soul. You know, my sole purpose is to love myself as the co-creator loves me. I keep telling him that. So you see, so when you want to do something, the universe will send you challenges for you to show to make you stronger. The moment you become strong, all the challenges will drop off.
Super. Super.
Thank you, Sitaji.
Thank you.
Okay. Because all these are my personal experiences I'm sharing with you guys.
Excellent.
Okay,
So
anybody
we
has
need to do at least like 1 hour minimum, like keep on meditating like that.
you
So more
have
than
to
that,
do meditation. That's the
lots
most
of
important
meditation.
thing. Yes, you have to do meditation, lots of meditation. I think morning, the moment I get up, I do meditation. The moment I sleep, I meditation. And I have a small pyramid in my house now. I sit in the pyramid and sleep there for 3 to 3 hours. So that is my kind of meditation inside there.
Super.
So you have the only way that you can find relief, you can get clarity is through meditation and through book reading and through Sajjana
Book
Sangatya
reading.
like this. You have to do that. If you don't do it, you just do meditation, you don't do Sajjana Sangatya, you don't do book reading, the growth is not there. I noticed that. Okay, so my own personal experience, only this doesn't work. When you combine the three, it's like going through an escalator. You'll go up.
Super.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody wants to say anything before we stop this session? Okay, guys. I will share my PPT with you. You all go through that. Whatever activity that resonate with you, please go ahead and do. And when you co-create, please create wisely. So with that, thank you everyone for joining me. Okay, we'll meet up next week.
Thank you.
Thank
Next
you,
week?
Akka.
Are
Thank
we
you,
on next week?
everyone.
No,
Oh, the week
2 weeks.
after.
The week after.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
The week after.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye. Take care,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Good to
Bye.
see you, Papia.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good to see you, Rajesh.
Thank
Rajesh,
you,
take
Tila.
care.
I
Bye-bye.
came halfway, but it's good. Thank you.
It's okay, dear. You can always look at the recording.
Yes, I used to join later. Sorry for
Okay.
that.
Thank
No
you,
worries.
Tila.
Take care. All of you take
Okay.
care.